Hey everybody, welcome back to Fantasy Theory. So with the previous episode of X-Men 97, episode 9, titled Tolerance is Extinction Part 2, fans are starting to speculate that we could see the X-Men character named Onslaught appear in the show, maybe in the next episode, and could lead into something for Season 2. And I kind of wanted to bring light of who the character is and how we could possibly see them going forward, because something huge happened in the last episode. If you haven't seen that episode, I would click off now because this is a spoiler. But in the ending, we did see Magneto rip the adamantium from Wolverine's skeleton, and we did see Charles going very, very angry. So we'll kind of talk about the origin of Onslaught, because this could play in really well to that last episode. Before we start, leave a like, drop a comment. Let's get into the video. Onslaught's emergence is a narrative of psychological complexity and cosmic consequences, rooted deeply in the history of the X-Men and the broader Marvel Universe. To understand the genesis of Onslaught, we must delve into the rich history of Charles Xavier and Magneto's destinies. Professor Charles Xavier, Professor X, the visionary leader of the X-Men, has long said the dream of peaceful coexistence between mutants and humans. His telepathic abilities endowed him with a unique perspective on the struggles of mutant kind, shaping his lifelong mission to promote understanding and acceptance. Yet beneath Xavier's exterior lays a suppressed amount of emotions. The anguish of witnessing the persecution of mutants, the guilt over past failures, and the fear of an uncertain future. And then we have Magneto, who endured the horrors of the Holocaust, an experience that forged his unwavering belief in mutant superiority. Magneto's crusade for mutant rights often manifested in conflict with Xavier's pacifist approach, as he sought to protect mutant kind by any means necessary. Yet for all this outward strength and determination, Magneto, too, harbored inner turmoil, haunted by the traumas of the past and the weight of his responsibilities. The convergence of these two titanic figures reached a high during the Fatal Attraction storyline, a pivotal moment in the X-Men lore. Magneto, aggrieved by what he perceived as Charles Xavier's betrayal, unleashed his fury upon the X-Men, culminating in a huge battle. In a desperate bid to halt Magneto's rampage, Xavier employed his telepathic powers to shut down Magneto's mind, rendering him powerless. This is already kind of playing into what we saw in Tolerance is Extinction Part 2, with him taking over Magneto's mind until Cyclops stops it and Magneto uses the helmet on Charles. But let's keep going. However, this act of psychic intervention triggered a chain reaction of cosmic proportions. Xavier's repressed emotions, compounded by Magneto's potent sight, created a new entity of unimaginable power named Onslaught. Born from the darkest emotions of Xavier and Magneto's minds, Onslaught embodied their collective fears, doubts, and unresolved conflicts. Onslaught's abilities transcended those of any mere mortal. As a psionic entity of unparalleled potency, he possessed mastery over telepathy, telekinesis, and reality manipulation. His powers extended far beyond the confines of the physical realm, allowing him to reshape reality itself at will. More so, Onslaught's consciousness was not confined to a physical form. He existed as a force, going through the very fabric of existence. Visually, Onslaught exuded an aura of dread. Clad in dark, imposing armor, adorned with jagged contours and insignias, he struck a fearsome figure. His helmet, reminiscent of Magneto's iconic headgear, but twisted into a sinister way, concealed his true face, shrouding him in an aura of enigma and menace. The emergence of Onslaught heralded a crisis of unprecedented magnitude for the Marvel Universe. The Onslaught Saga, this sprawling epic, unfolded across multiple comic book titles, drawing together heroes and villains from across the cosmos in a desperate bid to thwart Onslaught's apocalyptic designs. From the X-Men to the Avengers, from the Fantastic Four to the Hulk, no corner of the Marvel Universe was untouched by Onslaught. The battle against Onslaught exacted a heavy toll on the heroes of Earth. To defeat him, sacrifices were made throughout the Marvel Universe, reshaping the destinies of its citizens. Yet, even in defeat, Onslaught's legacy endured, casting a long shadow over the lives of those who faced him. In the aftermath of Onslaught Saga, the memory of Onslaught lingered as a tale, a reminder of the dangers posed by unchecked powers and the consequences of unresolved inner turmoil. So in a way, we could see him in the X-Men 97 show, with Charles being so upset and angry at Magneto for ripping the adamantium from Wolverine, we could see this happen right after that scene, perhaps even in like the opening scene of the finale. I don't know. A lot of people are speculating that. You let me know if you think that's a plausible theory and if you would want to see Onslaught. Leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and have an incredible day.